Peak English Podcast.
From Peak English with Class. Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the Peak English Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations and improve your life at the same time. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. And as always, we're really happy you decided to spend a little bit of your day with us. Just a quick note before we begin. This is a B1 to B2 level episode. If you don't understand every word, just relax. You can always listen again.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect. It's just about showing up and trying.
Yeah, we are in this together. So grab your coffee or tea and let's get started.
So, before we jump into today's topic, we have a small challenge for you.
We love hearing from our listeners. It makes this feel like a real conversation.
Right. We want you to pause the audio for a second, go to the comments, and tell us, I'm name from country, and when someone says, tell me about yourself, I usually feel...
Yeah, do you feel nervous, excited? Just write one sentence.
Honestly, writing a comment is like sending your English brain to the gym.
It really is. It forces you to choose words and build a structure. So go ahead and do that right now. All right, welcome back, everyone. Today, we are focusing on something that sounds so easy, but is actually a huge struggle for a lot of people.
Oh, definitely. We are talking about how to introduce yourself in English. Honestly, just thinking about it makes me a little nervous.
I know exactly what you mean. Someone smiles, looks at you, and says, "Tell me about yourself." And suddenly, it feels like a test you didn't study for.
Right. I remember being on a long flight a few years ago. The woman sitting next to me was so nice, and she just asked, so what do you do? Tell me about yourself.
And how did you react? Did you have a good answer ready?
Not at all. My mind completely went blank. I just sat there staring at her.
Oh, let's pause there for our listeners. My mind went blank. That is a really great practical phrase.
Yeah, it means you suddenly forget everything. You can't think of a single word to say. Your brain is just empty.
Exactly. Like when you stand up to give a presentation and suddenly you forget your own name. Your mind goes blank. So what happened on the plane?
Well, my mind was empty for a second, but then it became too full. I suddenly had a million pictures in my head. My job, my hobbies, my family, my favorite food.
I see. All the ideas crashed together into one big noisy cloud.
Yes, a huge, noisy cloud. I started jumping from one topic to another. I think I talked about my cat's diet for 5 minutes.
Well, to be fair, cats are very important, but I totally get it. When you don't have a plan, you just start throwing words out.
Right. And afterward, I felt so silly. I always beat myself up when I make mistakes like that.
Another great idiom there, to beat yourself up. It means to unfairly blame or criticize yourself for something small.
Exactly. Like if you burn the dinner and you tell yourself, I am the worst cook in the world. You are beating yourself up.
And you really shouldn't beat yourself up over this, Sarah. Introducing yourself is hard because the question is just too big. Tell me about yourself. Where do you even start?
That honestly makes me feel so much better. I always thought it was just my bad English that made it so difficult.
Not at all. It's a structure problem, not an English problem. When you know your script, you feel calmer. You need a simple, short movie script about your life.
A movie script about my life? I really like that idea. So, how do we write it? What is the very first step?
Well, before you even say your name, the first tiny habit is to read the room. You need to understand the situation.
Read the room? Wait, does that mean looking at the walls and the furniture?
No, not quite. To read the room means to look at the people around you and feel the atmosphere. Are people relaxed? Are they serious?
Ah, I understand. So if everyone is laughing, wearing t-shirts, and drinking coffee, you read the room and know it's a very relaxed place.
Exactly. And we usually divide these situations into three types: informal, semi-formal, and formal.
Okay, so informal is like chatting with friends on a sofa, right?
Yes, you wouldn't look at your best friend on the sofa and say, "Good afternoon, it is a pleasure to meet you."
That would be so weird. They would think I turned into a robot.
Right. For informal situations, you just keep it simple. Hi, hey, or hey there.
And semi formal is maybe meeting new colleagues at the office or going to an event.
Exactly. People might smile and joke a little, but you still want to sound polite. You could say, morning, or hi, nice to meet you.
Got it. And formal is definitely something like a job interview. You need to be very official.
Perfect. In an interview, you would say, good morning, thank you for seeing me today. It's clean, polite, and very safe.
So, my problem on the airplane was that I treated a semi formal chat like a therapy session. I shared way too much.
Exactly. You don't have to share your deepest secrets, you just need to share your life map.
The life map? You mean like my address and my zip code?
No, keep it much simpler. Your life map is just your name, where you are from, and where you live now.
Okay, let me try. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm originally from the United States, but now I live here in the city.
That is perfect. It's short, it's clear, and it gives the other person a friendly picture of who you are.
That is so much less stressful. I don't have to talk about my childhood or my high school years.
Please don't! Unless they ask, of course. After the life map, the next big question is usually, what do you do?
Oh, this is the part where my brain freezes again. I always start explaining every single detail of my job.
That's a very common trap. You just need to give them the title or the field you work in. For example, I work as an English teacher.
Or I could say, I work in marketing. Or I work in sales. I don't need to explain that I answered 50 emails today.
No, definitely leave the emails out of it. And if you are a student, you just say, I'm a student, I study business.
Okay, let's put it together. Greeting, life map, job. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from the US, but I live here now. I work as a podcast host.
See, you sound so confident. That is a solid B1 level introduction, but we can make it even warmer.
Warmer? How do we do that? Do we talk about our family?
You can if you want. A lot of people ask, who do you live with? You can say, I live with my partner, or I live alone in a small apartment.
I live with my cat in a small apartment. That works perfectly for me.
Yes, the cat makes another appearance. But the best way to make your introduction warm is to talk about your free time.
Ah, hobbies! But saying my hobby is sounds a bit like reading a textbook, right?
Yeah, it can sound a bit robotic. A much more natural phrase is, in my free time, I like, or I'm really into.
Oh, let's stop and explain I'm really into. It just means you are very interested in something, or you enjoy doing it a lot.
Exactly. For example, I'm really into hiking in the mountains. It sounds so much friendlier than my hobby is walking.
Let me think. In my free time, I'm really into watching Korean dramas and baking cookies.
That's great. It tells a lot about your evenings, and it gives the other person an easy way to continue the conversation.
Oh, I see. They can easily reply and say, Oh, what kind of cookies do you bake? Or, What drama are you watching right now?
Exactly. It helps break the ice.
Break the ice. We need to explain that one. It means to do or say something to make people feel more relaxed when they first meet.
Right, like telling a small joke or offering someone a coffee before a meeting starts. It breaks the ice.
So, sharing a small hobby is a great way to break the ice and show your personality. You aren't just a worker, you are a human being.
That's the secret. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need a few honest, simple sentences that show who you really are. Well, before we move on to our vocabulary review, let's quickly recap what we talked about today.
Yeah, we covered three really simple, tiny habits to help you introduce yourself without panicking.
Exactly. Habit number one is to read the room. You have to look around and decide if the situation is informal, semi-formal, or formal.
Mm-hmm. And habit number 2 is building your life map. You don't need a huge story, just your name, where you are from, and where you live now.
Right. And habit number 3 is to share a simple hobby using natural phrases like in my free time.
Honestly, when you break it down like that, it doesn't feel scary at all. It feels completely doable.
It really is doable. You just need to practice your little script a few times at home, and you will be ready for anything.
And now it is time for our favorite part of the show.
Yes, it is time for the word tour. This is where we review the best idioms and phrases from today's conversation.
We have chosen 5 really useful phrases today. We will explain them, give you examples, and practice saying them together.
Exactly. Our first phrase today is, my mind went blank.
This is a great phrase. It simply means that you suddenly forget everything. Your brain feels completely empty, usually because you are nervous.
Yeah, it happens to all of us. Here is the first real-life example. I studied all night for the math test, but when I saw the first question, my mind went blank.
Or here is another one. I wanted to introduce my friend to my boss, but suddenly my mind went blank and I forgot her name.
Oh, that is the worst feeling. Now, listeners, it is your turn to practice. Repeat after me. My mind went blank.
My mind went blank.
Great job. Okay, Sarah, what is our second phrase for today?
The second phrase is an idiom, to beat yourself up.
Right. To beat yourself up means to unfairly blame or criticize yourself for a mistake. You are being too hard on yourself.
Exactly. You make a small mistake and you tell yourself that you are terrible. For example, you only failed one small quiz. Please don't beat yourself up about it.
Yeah, that is a perfect example. Or you could say, I forgot to buy milk at the store, and I spent the whole drive home beating myself up over it.
We really need to stop doing that. Okay, guys, wherever you are, repeat after me. Don't beat yourself up.
Don't beat yourself up.
Perfect. Alex, what do we have for number 3?
Phrase number 3 is to read the room.
This is a very useful social skill. It means to look at the people around you and understand the general mood or atmosphere.
You check if people are happy, serious, or tired before you speak. Here is an example. I was going to tell a joke, but everyone looked so sad, so I had to read the room and stay quiet.
Right. Or another example, you can't wear a casual t-shirt to that important business meeting. You need to read the room and wear a suit.
Exactly. It is all about paying attention to your environment. All right, let's practice. Repeat after me. You need to read the room.
You need to read the room.
Very nice. Moving on to number 4. Sarah.
Number 4 is a great phrase for talking about hobbies. To be really into something.
Yeah, this is so much better than saying my hobby is. It means you are very interested in something and you enjoy it a lot.
It shows true passion. For example, lately I am really into cooking Italian food from scratch.
Or you could use it to talk about sports. My brother is really into basketball. He watches a game every single night.
Okay, listeners, let's practice this one. Think about something you love doing. Repeat after me. I'm really into cooking.
I'm really into cooking.
Great work. And Alex, what is our final phrase for today's word tour?
Our last phrase is to break the ice.
This is a lovely idiom. It means to do or say something that makes people feel more relaxed when they first meet each other.
Exactly. It takes away the awkward, nervous feelings in a new situation. For example, at the start of the meeting, the manager told a funny story to break the ice.
Yeah! Or another one? Playing a quick game is a great way to break the ice at a party where nobody knows each other.
It really is. Okay, final practice for today. Make sure you say it out loud. Repeat after me. Let's break the ice.
Let's break the ice.
Fantastic job, everyone. Your English brain definitely got a great workout today.
Well, that is all the time we have for today's episode.
We want to say a huge thank you for spending part of your day with us. Whether you are cooking dinner, commuting to work, or just relaxing in bed, we appreciate you.
We really do. You didn't waste your time today. You invested it in yourself, and we are so proud of you for showing up.
If you enjoyed this cozy little chat and learned something new, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, it really helps our small channel grow, and it helps other English learners find our safe space.
And don't forget to leave your introduction in the comments. We read every single one.
Keep practicing, keep being kind to yourself, and we will see you in the next episode.
This is Sarah, and this is Alex. You've been listening to the Peak English Podcast. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your Speak English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.